Welcome to Tech Help. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to navigate your Macintosh PC or laptop. Before we begin, we're going to go over our peripherals. There are two main things that should be in front of you while you're using your computer: a keyboard and a mouse. If you're using a MacBook, you may have a trackpad that is basically a touch-sensitive mouse, though you have the option to connect an external mouse if you prefer. When you first turn on your computer, you should see this screen. This is called the desktop. Here you might find shortcuts to your favorite applications. You can tell it's a shortcut by the little arrow icon on the bottom left. In this example, we're using macOS Mojave, but it shouldn't be too hard to follow along if you're using a previous version. Going back to the computer, we can see that there's a bar at the bottom. This is called the dock and allows you to see all the applications you have available. These aren't all of your applications though, but we'll get to that later. Before we open up an application, let's go over the functions of the mouse buttons. The left button, or a left click, makes a selection. You can simply click the button to select one thing, double click, hold down and drag to select multiple items, and more. The right click shows you the options for selection. If I right click this application shortcut, it will show me all the actions I can perform on it. Also note that on a MacBook, pressing down with two fingers will activate right-click functions. The scroll wheel in the middle allows you to move up and down through a multi-page document, as well as being a button which you can press to activate other functions based on the application. Now that we know how to use our mouse, let's open an application. To find all of your applications, go to the icon that looks like a rocket ship. This can also be done by clicking the waffle button on your keyboard. This button will show your launchpad, which holds all the applications on your computer. If you can't find what you're looking for, try searching for it in the search bar at the top. TextEdit is an application that is installed on all Macintosh computers, so you should be able to follow along exactly. To open the application, select the correct option in the list. Once we open the application, a new icon appeared on our dock. If we plan on using this application a lot, we can right-click it and select Keep in Dock under the Options menu. Now, when we quit the application, the icon will stay on the bottom of the screen and will be there when you need to open it next. I'm going to write a small message that we'll use later and save it to my Documents folder. On the top left of the application window, there are three buttons. The red X will close the window, the yellow minus will minimize the window, and the green arrows will toggle from full screen to windowed mode. Let's minimize TextEdit. On the taskbar, we can see that TextEdit is still open and using up the computer's resources by this dot below. We're not using it right now, so let's close out of this window and quit the application. Next, we're going to look at how to view files. On the taskbar, select Finder. This application browses through all the files on the computer. Let's go to that file that I just made in the Documents folder. There it is, but we're now going to delete it, so hopefully your message wasn't that long and meaningful. Right-click the file and select Move to Trash. Looks like it's gone, right? Nope! macOS keeps all your deleted files in something called the trash bin. The trash bin stores all your files that you've deleted just in case you wanted to get it back. Let's go back to the dock and find the trash icon, then click to open. If we wanted our file back, we could right-click the file and then select Put Back. If we wanted to permanently delete it, we would select Delete. If there were multiple files in your recycle bin that you wanted to delete, go to the top right of the inside box and click Empty Trash. It will ask for a confirmation, and then all the files will be permanently deleted. The last thing to go over is connecting our computer to Wi-Fi, which is very important in this day and age. At the top right of the screen, there are small icons. This one is for volume, and right here is the network menu. Let's open it and turn on Wi-Fi. Select the network you want to connect to, put the password in, and voila! We can now open our favorite web browser and search the web. Those were some of the basics of navigating a Macintosh computer. I hope these tips were helpful, and I'll see you next time on Tech Help.